Dear students, hope you are fine. Students, today we are going to start our new lesson number 14. Choco gets a little help. You must be surprised about that weird name, Choco. Choco is actually the name of the boy, and it is not a real name. His real name was something else, but actually he used to eat lots of chocolates. That is why his father used to call him Choco. So students, in this story we will read about Choco, that how he was badly stuck in a very bad habit of eating chocolates, and what happened with him during that bad habit, and how did he overcome that period, how did he came out from that bad habit, and who helped him to get over that all, and what lesson at the end of that story he learned and we learned at the same time. Okay, let's proceed towards the lesson. Please keep your pencils in your hands to underline the hard words. Choco was not a real name. As I told you before, he was called that because he loved chocolate. He munched on bars all the time. Underline the word munched, please. Students, munched mean to eat something audibly or noisily. Every Monday, Choco's dad gave him some pocket money and he called it his Poco to rhyme with his name. So why did he call it Poco? Poco from pocket money. You see, Poco and Choco, they both have rhyme in them, isn't it? So they sound similar while pronouncing. So that is why what does his father call his pocket money? Poco. Save your Poco, Choco, his father told him, then you can buy something useful. Definitely, you must have heard this piece of advice from your parents many times, that they want you to save your money, pocket money, but we don't listen them. Same was the case with Choco, that he used to spend all that money in buying chocolates. Choco went straight to the corner shop. He bought lots of chocolate. By the time he go to school, it was all gone. What was all gone? They are talking about those chocolates which they have bought. That he was so much chocolate lover that he ate them all during that passage or during that period of time till he reached to the school. Choco's mother had a difficult time too. Every day she told him. Why the mother was facing the difficult time? Because it was one of the bad habit, and that habit was creating problems for Choco. She knew that it will bring some big problem for him. So what will be that problem? We will read in next paragraph. Come to next page, please. You will become a chocolate. What will the dentist say? Just look at the state of your teeth. Obviously, students, you must be knowing that what happens with lots of chocolate lover. When you eat lots of chocolates, what happens? The first damage happens with your teeth. Why? Because of excessive sugar. Because chocolates only contain simple sugar and fat without giving you any nutritious effects. It doesn't play any role in your nutrition. No, it won't play any role in your health. It will simply add on the sugar component in your diet just. And what sugar will do? It will directly spoil your teeth. Simple. Mom, Choco replied to everything she said. But there was nothing he could add. He knew he must stop, but did not know how. Every time he looked in a mirror, he got a shock. His teeth were as dark as chocolate. Chocko was not happy. Students, you see in this paragraph what we have came to know about Chocko, that actually in heart he was feeling bad about the whole situation. Why? Because his teeth were getting darker day by day and he was not able to help him. Why he was so helpless at this point? Can you tell me why he was so helpless? Because when you develop anything, any bad habit in excess, that definitely creates problem and it is always difficult to leave that bad habit. So it was not easy now for Chocko to leave all of sudden the chocolates. So how can I stop? He cried to himself as he went to sleep one night. This line shows that deep inside his heart, he wanted to get rid of that bad habit, but he was helpless. During the night, Chocko sat up. In a dark corner, he saw a little man in a very large purple turban. Can you see in the picture? There is a little man wearing large purple turban. Underline the word turban, please. Turban means a head covering for a man. It is specifically worn by some specific areas. So this is, you just keep in your mind, a head covering for a man. You can see in the picture. He was no bigger than Chocko's hand. A little man bowed and danced about. Underline the word bowed. Students, bowed mean bent over or curved. Then he moved close to Chocko's bed. Chocko slid further under the bed sheet. Why? Because he was frightened. He was frightened from the appearance of that little man. So these are magic beads. Underline the word beads, please. Students, beads are a small piece of glass or stones. Whispered the little man. So the appearance of that little man was no without reason. It was with reason. What did he whisper? What did he say? He said these are magic beads. He was offering him some beads. And every time you eat a bar of chocolate, one will disappear. And when you have no beads left, then I will come and get you. In my land, everybody is made small. We eat well, we drink milk, and we all are very happy. Oh, and we brush our teeth. Students, in this whole paragraph, this is the conversation of a little man. This little man wearing a little purple turban. What he is asking Chocko, he was making him frightened. And what he was saying, that these are the beads, and every time when you will eat a bar of chocolate, one bead will be disappeared. And when no bead will left, I will come and I will get you. You will be with us. You will behave like us. You will be as small as we are. So, obviously, these things were very scary for Chocko. In the morning, Chocko was surprised to find 10 beads on his bedside table. So, he was definitely confused that it was not a dream. It is something that happened really. He examined them, scratched his head, and then got ready for school. It was Poco Day. What was that? It was Poco Day. Poco was the rhyme of Chocko. And what does it mean? It was Pocket Day. And he was excited. But he did remember to brush his teeth. Come to the last page, please. As usual, Chocko spent his Poco. He chomped all the way to school. Underline the word chomped. Students, chomped mean chew or munch noisily. When he got home, the beads were still there, but he counted only 9 and he searched everywhere but couldn't find the 10th. So obviously this was the matter to be worried now. Why? Because if the beads are going to vanish like this, so what will happen? What did the little man told him? That at the last bead he will get him with him in his land where all the people are as tiny as that little man was. So Chocko was worried now. And in the weeks that followed, Chocko kept counting. It was no use. Every time he bought chocolate, a bead went missing. He got more and more worried. Can you imagine the level of his worriness? Obviously, this was the matter to be worried. He did not want to end up in the little man's land with little people and no family, no friends, no chocolate. So there was only one bead left. It was Poco Day. And Dad was waiting. Chocko went up to him sadly. Why Dad was waiting? Because it was Pocket Day. And Chocko went to Dad to collect his pocket money. Please put my Poco in the bank for me, Dad, said Chocko. Why did he say so? Because in the beginning you remember that father was advising him that keep your pocket money safe to buy something more valuable, to buy something of your hobby. No chocolate day? Asked Dad. So this was definitely a surprised matter for Dad as well. No, Dad, replied Chocko. Not just yet. Dad's eyes twinkled. Underline the word twinkled. Twinkled means sparkling of eyes, sparkling like stars, shine like stars. In a few weeks, Chocko's teeth looked much better. He was cleaning them more, they began to sparkle, and he was saving money too. You noticed, as he decided to leave the chocolate, what happened? His teeth were getting much better in the couple of weeks and they began to sparkle and shine, and at the same time he was saving money. I did it myself, he said proudly. Then one day on his way to school, Chocko passed a heap of rubbish. Do underline heap. Heap means a pile or collection of something. So it was collection of rubbish. On top was a glove puppet. It was a little man wearing a purple turban. Students, the last sentence of this story is very interesting. Did you understand so far? What is the meaning of this line? On a top was a glove puppet and it was little man wearing a little purple turban. Do you understand that? It was actually the parents who made the plan. It was not the little man was not someone imaginary. It was not someone real. No, it was all the plan that was created by Chocko's parents for him, so that they could make him frightened, so that he could leave that bad habit of eating chocolates. Got it? Similarly, they are even asking you here, how do you think the puppet got on the rubbish heap? Because it was the part of the plan of their parents. When the plan get over, when they get successful in their plan, so they throw it out in the rubbish. Understood? Students, here in the last of this story, we have learned so many things. Most importantly, we have learned that any bad habit which we develop, it damages us. It gives us problems. Always. So always take care of your habits, that you are not developing some bad habit. Always take great care of your habits. Always have keen observation while developing habits. Students, in the beginning, we don't understand completely the situation, that only eating a chocolate, how can it hurt us, how can it damage us. But you see, at the last of the story, Chocko himself was so upset about that bad habit. Why? Because he was damaging his beautiful teeth, obviously. Students, remember one thing: chocolates, eating anything bad, eating anything in excess is always bad. For the sake of pleasure or enjoyment, if you eat one chocolate a day, it's okay, no problem. But eating lots of chocolates as a habit, as Choco was involved in that bad habit, it is harmful. Remember always that chocolates are only high with fat and high with sugar. And sugar only gives you diabetes. You know what is diabetes? Diabetes is one of the disease that is being caused by eating high sugary items or high sugary food. Similarly, eating excessive chocolates in our daily routine, it can create food allergies, and chocolates contains high toxic elements. Remember that. They have no any part in our nutrition. They don't give us anything nutritious. No, this is just the taste that you enjoy. Nothing else more than that. If you are taking it as a snack for temporarily pleasure, it is okay. But if you are eating it as Choco, it will increase the risk of lots of diseases. Got it? So, if you are eating chocolates more than one bar or more than its normal range, stop eating it, right? Similarly, students, we have learned in this lesson that developing bad habits is very easy, but stopping them is very difficult. You see, Choco's parents had to plan a big plan, that they had to buy a glove, a purple glove of a puppet, and they had to create an idea, the whole idea, the beads, and they started getting the beads out of his collection and all that. So this is not an easy thing. If you have developed anything bad, stop it now. This is all about today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed how Choco gets a little help a lot. Students, your task is that you are going to share with me that how did you get rid of any of your bad habit, if you have any. For example, Choco was having bad habit of eating excessive chocolates. Maybe some of you would be having a bad habit of telling lies. Maybe you would be having bad habit of sleeping late at night, or many kinds of bad habits. We all are having. So my question again is, how did you get out of that bad habit? How did you leave that bad habit? So you are going to share a voice note in WhatsApp group about that not about bad habit, how to leave that bad habit. Got it? Inshallah, we will meet in our next class with the words meaning and book exercise of this lesson. Till then, stay blessed and goodbye.